Well, this morning, investigators are on scene of that bridge that collapsed in Maryland. They're trying to figure out how this kind of disaster could have happened and if there's anything that could have prevented that cargo ship from crashing into it.
Chris Van Cleve takes a look at the timeline of the disaster and the last time a similar incident took place.
By daybreak, the force of the collision was clear. Pieces of the mangled Francis Scott Key Bridge and crushed cargo containers littered the deck of the Dolly. But the first sign of trouble here, when the lights flickered and went out on board. The giant ship had lost its engine, its electronics, and much of its ability to steer, leaving it on a collision course with the bridge and little time to avert disaster. A mayday call went out as the nightmare scenario unfolded. Michael Kucharski is a former NTSB senior Marine investigator.
Losing power as you're approaching a bridge would be just about the worst case scenario.
Loaded down with heavy containers, the captain tried to quickly slow down the more than 900-foot-long cargo ship by dropping its port anchor. Dark smoke could be seen billowing from its stacks, likely the backup generator coming online. But the ship never regained engine power, and it struck one of the two main structural support columns of the bridge. Ben Schaefer is a structural engineer.
Once the bridge was struck by a container ship of that size, there's not a bridge that we build, that's any level of economy and efficiency that's going to survive that.
It's happened before. In 1980, during a blinding thunderstorm, a cargo ship slammed into a support column of Tampa's Sunshine Skyway Bridge. A 1,200-foot span collapsed. 35 people were killed. Since then, cargo ships have more than quadrupled in size.
In the world of infrastructure system, it's a failure, right? I mean, the bridge is gone, the port is closed, people have died.
The NTSB is going to have to deal with a lot of debris, but they want to get their hands on the voice and data recorder on board that ship. They're also going to pore over the ship's maintenance records, including reports it may have had an inspection issue with its propulsion system earlier this year. They're also going to look at the design and maintenance of the bridge. Chris Van Cleve, CBS News, Baltimore.